Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Cryptocurrency regulation is coming. It will happen. When? I don't know. But if you think that we're going to have a multi-trillion-dollar market without regulation, then you're dreaming. There's no way that any organization or any nation in the world is going to look at a multi-trillion-dollar market and not think money, power, and that's where regulation comes from. Now, I get it. Regulation can have good things and bad things. Regulation can make it so that way there are standards that actually do protect the consumer. And then regulation also sometimes, such as with the SEC lawsuit versus Ripple Labs, it just seems odd. Regulation through enforcement. We're going to think you broke this law, we're going to sue you for it, and we're going to make millions of dollars off of a settlement because you don't want to drag it out, blah, blah, blah. I know. But it's going to happen. And when it does happen, there are going to be bubbles that pop, and I welcome that. 60 to 120 days for the reports to come out. From Market Watch, Biden signs executive order mandating study of federal crypto policy, including cybersecurity and a U.S. digital currency. A U.S. digital currency. Well, it will most likely be either Algorand or XRP. I mean, that's pretty much the only two choices that I see that they'll build it on. They're not going to build it upon their own blockchain because, well, they've tried, and it's a lot more complicated than it seems. That's why they recently went to MIT and did a study with MIT on building a central bank digital currency for the United States and actually had success in doing it. What's the connection with MIT? Sylvia Macaulay. Who's Sylvia Macaulay? Well, we all know, the founder of Algorand. That's an interesting connection. Not saying it means anything, but it might mean something. No financial advice here. President Joe Biden signed an executive order requiring federal agencies to engage in broad review of their policies relating to cryptocurrencies and other digital assets, the White House had said Wednesday. The order presents the first ever whole-of-government approach to addressing the risks and harnessing the potential benefits of digital assets and their underlying technology, according to a fact sheet outlining the goals of the initiative. Yeah, the underlying technology is also another big one. Like, a lot of people have a misconception about what these cryptocurrencies are, what these bitcoins are. And I talk to people, and I'll even tell them, well, Bitcoin, I mean, I used to be in Bitcoin, but I don't talk about Bitcoin because I don't invest anymore. I don't think the gains are there for me. If you think it's there for you, then good on you. Go for it. Absolutely. For me, I don't want to be a 100,000-aire. I want to be a millionaire. So I look at the ones that are undervalued. I rode Bitcoin to about 58,000, sold out. It did go up above 64, so I definitely didn't hit the ceiling, but sold close enough. But from 58,000, in order for me to double my money, Bitcoin would have to be 116,000 or more. May it happen? Sure, absolutely, but not for quite a while. But these beautiful gems that for some reason a lot of people don't know about, that's where the gains are. But they also have technology that goes underneath them. Bridging technology, state proofs, being able to do transactions and faster transaction times per second. If you don't think the government's looking at that saying, how can we dismantle that technology and apply it elsewhere, like let's say to military communication technology, battlefield awareness technology. Imagine you can get battlefield awareness technology and it can process it faster because you're using technology on a blockchain. I think that's also other valuable information, other valuable technology that could come out of this. The executive order focuses on 6 priorities for the Biden administration in the digital asset space, including consumer protection. That's debatable sometimes. I get it. We're going to have regulation. We're not going to get away with no regulation. There's no way. You're dreaming. There's going to be regulation. Some of it is going to be consumer protection, yes, but some of it is going to be ludicrous stuff that just doesn't make sense. But there will be some consumer protection. Financial stability, wow, now that's a little bit debatable. Financial stability, okay. Illicit finance, economic competitiveness, financial inclusion, and innovation, and will give agencies time ranging from 60 to 120 days in order to formulate policy recommendations. Now, I have watched a lot of YouTube videos that are saying that this is going to be the recommendation for regulation of the market. It's not. It's basically the green light to talk about a green light to talk about regulation. It's Biden saying, yep, it's hitting over $1 trillion. It looks like it's here to stay, and we want a cut of that money. So let's figure out how we can do it. And along the way, maybe we'll protect some consumers as well. I know. I have a low opinion of the Securities and Exchange Commission. They haven't proven themselves to need a high opinion. But that's what I got for you guys. I think we're going to find out that the technology and the underlying technology is going to be so valuable in so many other areas. Space technology, being able to communicate. What if we have something where you're able to take state proofs of a colony, the proof of the state of a colony via the blockchain, how many people there are, how much food there is, how much water they have, and then you're able to send it through electronic means to another relay station that's like a blockchain that can take that state proof and then send that information on again to the next place, and then the supply house, and then the supply house can say, hey, you guys need this and this and this, and then just automatically it sends the supplies. I know I'm thinking way in the future, but who knows? I thank you guys for your time. I get excited with cryptocurrency. I do believe there's so many different venues of future technology involved in it that I just don't think we've even thought about tapping just yet. And it excites me to be in this point of time. I love history, and we're making history as we go on these days. You guys have a wonderful day, and I thank you for listening to me ramble. I appreciate you. Have a good one.